Jennifer Waldman with Utterly Simple Designs. It's November, and that means it's time for block number 11 of our Block-a-Month quilt, Pennsylvania Patchwork. Here's a picture of the whole quilt, and here's a picture of the block that we will be sewing today, churn dash. If you'd like to see the written instructions or you need the fabric requirements, please go to our website at utterlysimple.com. Now, let's get ready to sew block number 11, churn dash. Here are the cutting instructions for block number 11, churn dash. From the light purple fabric, cut one 4.5 inch square. From the green fabric, cut two 4 7/8 inch squares, one 2.5 inch by 18.5 inch strip. And from the black fabric, cut two 4 7/8 inch squares and one 2.5 inch by 18.5 inch strip. Now, to start with, we are going to make 4 half square triangles. So to do that, you will take your black and your green squares that measure 4 7/8 inch, and you will put them together, right sides facing each other, and you will draw a line. See, get that straight. A line, corner to corner, diagonally, okay, on both squares. And then you will take it to your machine and sew 1/4 inch on each side of each line. Here's my squares. I've sewn on either side of the drawn line, which was 1/4 inch on each side. And now I'm going to cut on the line. I'm going to cut on the line. Okay, and cut on the line of this one. And that will give us our 4 half square triangles. Oopsie. Okay, so cut off your dog ears and we'll have our 4 half square triangles. Then the next step is to take your 2 strips, the 2.5 by 18.5 inch black and green strips, and we are going to sew them together with a 1/4 inch seam on one side, and then we're going to cut them into 4 4.5 inch units. Okay, I've sewn my black and my green strips together, and now I'm going to cut them into 4.5 inch units. I ironed my half square triangles, and we're going to be able to lay this right out, sew it all together. Unfortunately, we ran out of our green fabric and I had to piece this strip together, but hopefully you didn't have to do that. Okay. Okay. So now we have all of our units, and this is our center block. So I'm going to lay our center block in the center, and we're going to lay our strips with the green side touching the light purple block. Okay, and then we'll bring in our half square triangles with the black squares facing out. Okay. Okay, and there's our block. Okay, now I'm going to sew each row together. I'll come back and show you that process, and then we'll sew the whole block together. Here's my 3 rows sewn together. I was careful to iron the top and bottom seams in and the center seam out, so when we sew the rows together, our seams will nest nicely, and then it will create nice corners. So I will sew these 3 together, and then we will have a complete block. Here's the completed block, churn dash. If you had fun today sewing along with me, please hit the like button and remember to subscribe. Remember, you can go to our website, utterlysimple.com, get the fabric requirements, and all the written directions are there for this block and 1 through 10. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below or go to our website. There's information there how to contact us. We hope you'll come back next month for the last block of our Block-a-Month quilt, block number 12. And then we'll be putting the whole quilt together. So that should be exciting. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in today, and we look forward to seeing you next month. So long for now, and keep quilting utterly simple.